Let's chop them lips for a second. Alright, what are we going to chop these lips about today? Well, let's start with the releasing of the assassination letter, right? The letter from the assassin. See, those are the details that are actually supposed to be kept private, secret. Those are the details. That $150,000 reward. Those are the details that should not be released to the public, because when you release details like that to the public, it makes the public more susceptible, more willing, a little crazier than normal. What do I know? I'm just crazy. Crazy chopping his lips over here. But what's very interesting is the fact that Nicolas Maduro foiled a potential assassination attempt on his life. Now, just like Putin, there is a warrant and hit out for him. Legitimate, sanctioned warrant for Vladimir Putin and a hit, as well as a reward for Nicolas Maduro. In the same time frame that Donald Trump was almost assassinated. See, the latest news update about more recent crazy, it's very full, it's very complete, and I love it because it's so complete that it actually points you directly to where you need to look. But how can we look that way? See, I am a little bit crazy. Crazy enough to see a pattern that repeats itself. There's a clear pattern. Just a few days ago, I read something that said the Venezuelan president broke his agreement to not hold any more prisoners after detaining and holding hostage 3 American prisoners. Those 3 prisoners, he claims to be CIA hitmen. One of them, if not all 3 of them, are. Why is this interesting to me? Because we have, after the very first attempt, you immediately had RFK backing Donald Trump. In the head, you instantly think JFK. That's what you think. I don't care just vocal about their support for Donald Trump. It's not about the Cheeto. It's not about him. There's way more going on. Way more. Much, much, much more. Now, this is just a crazy chopping his lips. Talking about local politics. Why local? To me, it's local because I'm a Floridian. And see, my congressman, Matt Gaetz, he's slimy. He's corrupt. But like all the people who are supported by our country right now, it's weird. Very, very weird. They're all on a list. The same one that we don't talk about because we're talking about a different one right now. Now, say what you will, but I'm a stickler for the details. I like to, not let things go if there's just a little shred of truth to it. There's something very, very strange going on in our country. You gotta read in between the lines. Everything. Nothing really makes sense. The longer you analyze anything today, you're bound to go crazy, truthfully. Well, let's talk about what crazy used to mean. Crazy used to mean. Crazy simply used to mean believing in aliens. Crazy used to simply mean believing in mind control, MK Ultra, right? Crazy used to mean you believed that somebody was following you. Crazy used to mean there's a parasite that was in my head is crazy. Crazy used to mean I'm a man, no, I'm a woman. This is just me chopping my lips again. What and who is truly sane? What is the definition of crazy? See, because as I seek and search the definition of that word, since I'm calling all crazies, calling all crazies, calling all crazies, the definition to it itself has changed. So I can no longer truly be in the realm of crazies rather than a sane person. You know, Me chopping my lips. Why am I talking about aliens? Because, see, right back there, just right over there, it's a military base. No, don't. What? I'm not going over there now. I did it when I was little. I used to go back there all the time. There's a high possibility that at one point in time I came across something that I shouldn't have. Somebody did. Who's to really say? Okay? I want to know what's back there. And I think that, see, we're going to elect more officials to do what? But Matt Gaetz, just tell me what's back there. All he has to do is go get the information and release it. See that? Why would they? You know why they won't? Because at the end of the day, let's be realistic. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that's really going on here. In my local area, we are the definition of a Freemason Illuminati community. How do I say that? Well, when I heard the term 15-minute cities, I started really looking into it, and I'll tell you what, they're really working on it here. It's a little bit tricky due to our highway situation and how we are, but it's perfect at the same time because the base is they're making it so you only have to, you can get anywhere, right? Anywhere from Pensacola, boom, and don't have to go very far, right? They're gonna make it much easier by making a road back here. Why is that interesting to me? Because what that means to me is that they want to bring us closer by keeping us farther away. How does that make sense? Well, allow us closer to said spot we haven't had access to without hunting or fishing, and we won't go a little bit farther, right? It's like here you have a little bit farther release. You won't seek because you're naturally able to drive here. You'll forget about it eventually if we don't talk about it. But see, if as long as someone like me, continues to talk about it, then I have to talk about it because no one's going to talk about it. No one from this area, at least. It's because unlike me, most of the people in this area that are interested in these things, maybe they are doing things, or maybe they have a bigger following than me. But a lot of them, unfortunately, have been affected by those drugs. And those drugs have been pushed by the community. The community who? The community being the therapeutic industries. The place you go for therapy. Oh, really? Well, how is that? Well, medication. It's that simple. It's that simple. Dependency. Very simple. Dependency. This area is a fundamental place for war. Why would I say that? Because we develop stuff here. And they do a lot of secret missions here. And one of the things that have never changed in this area has only flourished is the bomb making, the circuitry developments. We have more legally here than most places. And it's that and the tourism that brings in money. Circle, but who's helping who? What do I mean? You see, it was funny because I was watching JLR Investigates, and as he was walking through Springfield, I personally believe if he would have stopped and helped that man with a door, he'd have got a much more receptive invitation to the city. I do believe that, personally. But the temple, we have one here, as do most places, I believe. Freemason Temple. The place is very strategic. I'm just chopping my lips. And I'm sorry. Be sure, if you have made it this far, 17 minutes in, to click the like, comment down below, and subscribe. If not, be sure to click the button down below. That's the thumb up. And comment as well that you didn't like my teeth. What about my video you didn't like? And I'll be sure to make it this much better just for you next time. Project 2025 is very, very sketchy because it's painted at Donald Trump, but it's not him. It's painted at one party, but all parties are invited. And it's actually mandatory that all parties do attend Project 2025. And since we're going into Project 2025 era, I guess that's what this video is going to be titled. Era Project 2025, chopping them lips. So, what I'm saying is that we need to be unified as a country, not divided. Not divided. Because there's already enough division in this country. Way too much. Way too much with a purpose and intention. Do you remember when they called all you crazies out? You came out, you signed your names up. I didn't do it. I wouldn't have done it. I put my name on another list. I received stickers in the mail from Russell Rand. Now, that's a dangerous list to be on as well, I believe it. But do you remember, you were all called out to storm Area 51. Nobody did it. You were then all called out again to storm the streets and riot, and you did it. You were all called out to storm the Capitol, and you did it. The next time you feel called out, and you know you don't have no business being there, and there's a possibility of you never coming back. Don't go. Tell you what, the next time you get called out, call them out to follow you and go the opposite way. You need to pay attention. Really pay attention, because narratives are being written and rewritten all over the place. Many topics. That's why the news is flooding with information. That's why TikTok is flooding 2024 might just be the biggest Diddy party you've never seen. But we're watching it. So pay attention, because your neighbors are going to start turning on you. Paranoia will save your life one day. That's my motto. Paranoia will save your life one day. So, just to all those that are a little stressed out in life right now, just take a breath and breathe. Breathe in the beautiful air. You made it through one more day. So make it through one more. One more. Without doing something that you can't change, that you can't take back. Just make it one more day. That's all you need to do. One more day. Now, this was Crazy D chopping his lips about his opinion